Hello, I've just been having a little bit of a cry and feeling a bit sorry for myself. And I was wondering why, though. Like, your life is really great and you've been really happy lately and you've been really aligned and balanced. And, there's this saying, even when I was happy, I was always a little bit sad. And then after I healed or began healing, I was a little bit happy, even when I was sad. I feel like that's where I've crossed over into, even when things feel chaotic and difficult and painful. I still have this deep sense of, connection to God and the divine and to love. And, I trust in our own innate goodness and our own capacity to heal and get bigger and better. Um, so I always have this sense of faith and love and hope in the world. Even when I look around and I see all these terrible things and all this pain and hypocrisy, and I wonder what's going to happen to the planet, I still have the sense, well, someone will make it, some timeline will make it. It's going to happen for the good eventually, whether we take the long road around or the shortcut to the goodness. It's happening. There's goodness everywhere, and we can access that. So I was thinking, why this sense of loss and longing that keeps coming up? And I've been feeling really, really tight in the hips lately. So I know that this is an emotion that really needed to come up. And I sat down and, I asked God and the angels for a bit of advice and just, what's going on here. Because obviously, we all have hopes and dreams and there are things we all want, right? And there are people we miss and there's stuff going on, but that's just all the time. Like, why am I feeling this now? And just hearing it growing pains. Like, it's growing pains, this. It's so for everyone else going through this, what are growing pains? It's when you get closer to who you are, it's when you start stepping into your power and your authenticity. It's when you start really just merging with your soul. And there's a transcendence there where you just feel everything. And it's so beautiful, but it's also very painful. And I keep seeing ladybugs everywhere lately, just ladybugs everywhere. So if you're seeing ladybugs, this is extra confirmation for you that this message is for you. And they could be real ladybugs or images of ladybugs. So I've been seeing ladybugs and I was asking my guides about it. And I said, obviously, I know they're symbols of, good luck and they eat the aphids. I said, but what do they mean specifically right now? What are they showing up in the collective for at the moment? And my guide said they're showing you that you're always protected. So you can just enjoy your luck. Saying you don't need to keep putting up your shields. You don't need to keep looking over your shoulder. You don't need to worry too much because your outer perimeter and your outer bubble is taken care of. Your angels got you. If someone sneaks up on you, your angels will put a manhole underneath them and they'll go down cartoon style. So saying, Ladybug can just fly around and do ladybug stuff. Ladybug just has to be a ladybug. And I've got two little kids and they're at an age where they want to pick everything up and touch everything, and they don't quite understand how strong they are and how fragile the rest of the world can be. But with ladybugs, I don't have to worry about them accidentally crushing them. They might go, oh, I'm going to pick up that ant and then smush the ant. And you're like, oh, like that ant's dead now. That ant has gone back to Jesus wherever. That ant is reincarnated as a hippopotamus or something. That ant has moved on. But with ladybugs, they're strong. They can handle it. They can be examined. They can be admired. They can eat the aphids and the plants and just be pretty ladybugs. They've got that really hard shell. So I think I and everyone else, guides keep telling me not to say think. They're like, feel, no, don't think, feel, no, okay, feel, no. I feel and I know that the ladybugs are showing us that we can let down our defenses a bit. We don't have to be afraid of everything that we're feeling because we're safe. We can just feel it. You know, we're allowed to have a cry. It's okay. And what understanding this will do will liberate us from having an opinion about our feelings, which can give us a doubly bad feeling, right? Instead of feeling sad that you're feeling sad, like, oh no, I'm sad, I'm not spiritual enough, I'm not healed enough, I'm not being grateful enough, why am I sad? And then I'm sad that I'm sad, and so you're extra sad. But instead just go, oh wow, I'm sad today, or I'm sad right now, I'm just sad now. Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna give myself a hug, and I'm gonna go, that's all right, feel your feelings. Okay, now what? You know, just feel it, and I'm sure you'll find that it'll pass faster, and you'll even appreciate it. You'll go, thank you, body. Thank you so much for telling me that. Thank you for letting me know what I'm going through. And what that's going to do is it's going to help us grow through these growing pains much more gracefully, right? As age can grow and evolve gracefully together. I've stopped dyeing my grays. This is my way of trying to say it's okay to change. It's okay to grow. It's okay to look the way you look, right? So instead of when you feel these moments going, oh no, I've done something wrong, I want to go back into my cave, I want to go back to sleep, I want to go, you know, lie on the couch and watch TV all day, and that's okay too. But instead of feeling like you need to retract or blow up, just tell yourself, you know, remind yourself, these are just growing pains. I'm on the right track. I'm doing really, really, really well. It's just new and it's scary and I'm having a physical reaction. And that's good. That's you becoming more of who you are. And that's why we're here to integrate. You know, you could have chosen to be an angel or a guide. You know, you could have chosen to be in a spaceship beaming down advice to people right now instead of being on the ground, on the planet, doing this right now. And you did it because you chose to feel it all. You chose to be here. You chose to go, you know what? I am a strong enough and loving enough soul to take all the gunk and the hard stuff. I'm trying really hard not to swear here. I can take all of that and I can love it and I can still be loving. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are, they feel like they're really struggling because life can be so hard and you feel like you should have done more with it, right? You feel like you could have achieved more or been kinder or more resilient, or you could have made more, you know, you could have avoided more. You feel like, why did I let that happen to me or to someone else, right? You feel like this wasn't enough. But the whole point is that you looked at all of this, or you experienced all of this. You were here on the planet. Excuse me, I didn't bring a tissue. That's so gross. Okay, bear with me being absolutely disgusting for another 10 seconds. But you dealt with all of this, but you're still loving. You still believe that things can be better. You still choose to love. You still choose to do the right thing. You know, you still choose to pull your animals close, or your babies close, or your loved ones close. You still go check up on your mum. You still, you know, pull a bee out of the pool. You know, you help the possum cross the road. You know, you left a comment on someone's Facebook post saying like, good for you, you know, like you just do these little things and big things. You know, I'm sure there are those of you out there who are picking up rubbish and giving blood and you know, sitting in by people's bedsides and you know, praying and sending your love out to the world. You know, these are all big things. And we shouldn't measure our life by what we're doing, but by who we're being. Because that's what we came here to do. We came here to be. And if you're still holding love, then you're doing the right thing. And it doesn't matter if you feel like you're falling short sometimes. It doesn't matter if you feel like you need to cry. That's okay. Because you're still love. And that's what you came here to be. So keep it up. I'm sending you all a hug. I know it's really freaking hard sometimes. But I'm really proud of you all. Because you got this far. It's 2024. And you're still love. You did it. I love you. Give yourself a big hug. Because you're amazing. We got this.